All right, so let me log into Facebook, and then I'll post the link for the YouTube channel at the same time. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't know why I ain't do this before I got live, but let's see. 1 second. So you asked for the YouTube channel. That's what I'm about to get. Damn. We might have to wait until after I do this live or whatever, and then I'll go back and I'll get it for you. So, again, once all this is all done, but I will be able to comment while I'm on live because I'm gonna get on the computer if it let me. Live. Let's see. All right. So, like I said, I did a general reading already. I'm gonna do a general love reading on here, and it's also gonna be attached to my YouTube channel. If you are looking for my YouTube channel, I'm also gonna post a link under here. I do suggest everybody start liking, subscribing, and sharing my YouTube channel because I'm not gonna do Facebook no more when it comes down to zodiac readings, twin flame readings, soulmate readings. I might generally come up here every once in a while and do like a regular general reading, but it's not gonna be on my main page. It is definitely going to be on Queensy's readings page or Queensy's spiritual insight page, or is going to be on the YouTube channel. Other than that, you will not see nothing from my personal page anymore. Because I also do have other businesses that I'm running. So good morning, baby. So if you want to book a reading, it's still going to be the same. Email me. You can email me on Facebook on my personal page. You can email me in the reading pages, whatever you want to do. But this right here, I'm going to go ahead and start the love reading. And let me see if I can go down to my live. So, all right, let's see what is going on with love. Again, happy 2020. I'm not gonna keep saying happy 2020, but I know it's a lot of stuff going on worldwide. But I am gonna say keep the faith and keep the promises and stay full of life 2020, I guess. So let's see what is going on with love. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do not make your life fit into a story that it does not fit in. That's why I always tell everybody a general reading is an overall reading. Is for many people. It could be the energy that's overally taking place in the universe, period. So some people's situations may not fit this reader. Some people's situations just may. If you do want a direct reading, you have to email me or inbox me to book a personal reading. So let's see. I'm going to pull 4 cards for love for a general reading. So 4 came out, but 5 came out. So I asked for 4, but I got 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take what resonates. First thing I do see is you got worth waiting for. So when I see we're waiting for, it says divine timing is at work in your love life. What this means is surrender. Spirit is now taking control. A lot of you have been doing a lot of reckless relationships. You've been dealing with people that didn't mean you no good. You keep dealing with situations that didn't mean you no good when it came down to love, whether if it was an intimate relationship. Maybe in so many ways you was dealing with relationships that wasn't beneficial, as well as certain people may thought you wasn't beneficial for them. What I do see a lot that is taking place currently is a lot of people is dealing with narcissistic relationships. Some people is dealing with control relationships, codependent relationships. And if that love is not a control thing, that's what people gotta understand. So if you generally overall love somebody, you don't have to gain control. If you gotta try to gain control of somebody, that is not love. That means you are trying to make somebody be something that they're not. And that's why they say you have to align with who you align with. So I do see that a lot of people is maybe dealing with a true love, or maybe they want to deal with a true love situation. A lot of people, and I'm finding it, like I work with a lot of clients, and a lot of people want that genuine love, that true love. But what a lot of people don't realize, if you want this true love, you got to be true. You got to truly love yourself first. That's just what it is. It says this is the romance of a lifetime. So again, like I said, some may be dealing with a true love situation. Maybe you are already in communications or entwined with the love of your life, the person that you feel like is your everything, your mind, body, and soul is connected to this person. This could be why spirit is connected to it. But again, like I said, when I feel that spirit is connected, it's a divine orchestrated connection, meaning that it's ordained by spirit. It's not a worldly type of relationship that you may be dealing with. And a lot of people don't meet their true love in this lifetime. That's why I say a lot of people need to pay attention to past life recognitions. A lot of people need to learn who they are genuinely, authentically, and stop being and thinking of who you are when it comes down to the world. That's why you gotta stop looking at these magazine ass relationships and basing it off of that. Because sometimes you might have that magazine relationship, but yours just may have a lot more obstacles than you see people put out on social media, or people putting in magazines, or people putting in books, or whatever they may use in order for them to portray that, oh, this is a real relationship. That's why I say I don't pay attention to books. I'm not a fairy tale person. Yes, I do feel like I could be a fairy tale person because my own life has to be my own fairy tale. So that's why spirit is saying let go control. Let go of control. If you got somebody got control issues, whether it's you or the other person, like I said, a lot of us is dealing with a controlled relationship. If a lot of people don't know what a control relationship is, meaning that the person have control over your mind. They can have they can mentally be abusing you, meaning manipulating you. They can be having you doing things that you normally don't want to do, or things you don't do. And if it's not of you and you're not aligned with whatever this person or people may have you doing, then that's not you being authentic with yourself. So that is a control relationship. You're being something for somebody else, or to get responsibility or recognition from a person. That's not love. That's not a real true love relationship. That's not at all. So if you think you dealing with somebody that is abusing your kindness and your weakness, and taking your kindness for weakness, and making you feel belittled because you no longer give in to certain things that they want or how they want it, then that's, guess what? That's not authentic. That means either somebody's in fear of losing you, or somebody's in fear because they know you deserve better. Pay attention. So it says allow the situation to unfold naturally. You can't hold on to people. You're not, see, everybody say they want to end slavery, right? But do everybody think that relationships become slavery to us as well? Because everybody want a relationship, but is everybody built for relationships? Has everybody took the time to understand who they genuinely are and what they really, really, really authentically want when it come down to connections and relationships? Like, you could say you want $1 million bitch with a nice mansion and a nice car in order to know that, or you want a man with a nice car and a nice mansion, but are you that $1 million mindset type of person? Can you help that man build that empire? Can you help that woman build that empire? So if you're trying to be something you're not, like say if you're not the type of person that you are materialized, or you feel like money is a big thing, or this person is a goal getter when it comes down to financial reasons, financial stability, your mind has to be aligned with that person. If it's not, just know that it's not authentic. So you can't be controlled or control somebody that's not what you're aligned with. Engagement. Somebody wants, maybe some people want to have a higher commitment. Somebody wants to be married. I do see, not only just in myself, but other people. And it was 9/11 when that popped up. So that means this is somebody's dying need to be in a higher connection, in a steady commitment. um who don't want a steady commitment now? You get what I'm saying? Who don't want a steady relationship? Who don't want to have a relationship when it's just you and that person against the world, and you building and you getting the money? But you can't just build that with just anybody. Your true love will be actually the person that you're compatible with, that y'all are on the same alignment. And everything that you like, that person will actually agree with. You get what I'm saying? And you'll work together to build that empire. This is why I had to think about something. Somebody, like, I really realized something when it come down to posting relationships on social media and posting your relationships and letting the world know about your relationship. People put negativity on your life every day. And what you do when we post our relationships on social media, even if we really genuinely mean that our relationship is good with that person, or our love is authentic with that person, do you know you would have somebody that would curse that relationship, and out of nowhere you and this person would start beefing and tarnishing your relationship and your connection for no reason, and you don't even know why. We have a lot of failed connections because of other people cursing people's relationships, because of social media. That has become the number one thing. Why you think a lot of these high top celebrities, they withhold so much information about their relationships from the tabloids, from paparazzi and stuff like that? That's because they know that when you're manifesting an empire, or you're manifesting a desired reality, or you got a set goal and you and your life partner is on the same page, you can't let everybody in on that. You can't tell the world. You know why? Because people will curse and tarnish that, because they feel like you don't deserve that, or they feel like they don't want your relationship to prosper more than the next person. So if you do want a higher commitment, keep people out of your relationships. This is something that I really, really find vital. And I'm not trying to say even your friends, your family, you got to keep everybody out of it. You know why? Because you're manifesting that connection, you and that person. And in order for it to balance out, you have to be like minded with that person. If you and that person is not like minded, and you're like, how can I say? You know how you take up two rigid rocks, and it look like they belong together, but they don't, and it's like you just can't get the rocks to line up together so you can fix them. And when you're doing the alignment with the rocks, it's like it's grinding each other, but it's not fitting. I'm not doing zodiac readings up here. If you need a personal reading, please inbox me so you can book one. Because the only thing I'm doing right now is the general love. So again, like I was saying, when you do the mismatching of something, it's basically saying that you are not aligned. That rock is not aligned with the other rock, so you got to find the actual match for that rock. But once you find the actual match out of all them stones to that other rock, they connect together, and you have a full stone together. So that boulder, because that's what that rock becomes. It becomes a solid mass, will never become unbreakable again. Nobody will ever be able to connect with that rock again. And that's what a lot of people fear in this world. When certain people find a direct match, and they know that this stone is now completely powerful, but separated, anybody can break it apart. Anybody that dealt with the other stone will become making it rigged and sewing down its engravement so it would never match that other stone. I don't know where this message is going, but I gotta keep talking about it. But when you put that, when you go to find that stone that actually match you, you may be unequal. You know why? Unevenly yoked, because that rock been scarred, that rock been tarnished, and you've been tarnished, and you've been scarred. So when you come together, you match, but it's still some healing process that you got to do. So you got to find somebody to actually create that cement to actually bind you together. That means the glue that holds you tight. So this is why I feel like if you want a higher commitment, Spirit is saying, do not allow nobody, not even your mother, your father, your sister, your cousins, your relatives, your friends, your school classmates, your teachers, whoever. Because again, this is your reality, and what makes you happy is what's supposed to stay with you. What doesn't make you happy is meaning you're not aligned. It's rigged. It's deteriorating you. So Spirit saying there is some heart-to-heart conversations that need to happen and take place in the year of 2020, because this is a 2020 reading. I'm doing this a general love. But what I do feel like a lot of people is now at that point, they have to let go of some things, or they have to let go of some emotions or things that they've been holding back from. So if you feel like your spouse or somebody you're dealing with is a little running mouth, meaning that diarrhea of the mouth, hi, how are you, honey? Spirit said, don't get annoyed with them. Just listen to them. They're speaking their truth. You cannot hold back, but you can't. How you say, britter a tongue that's speaking honesty. You can't hate them for what they say. So it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like a lot of people that do want to have a higher commitment with somebody, with their true love, that spirit is actually working with them, but there's control issues. People is dealing with control situations. People in their ear. I just had to tell two people the other day, like, if you're gonna be with this person, fuck everybody else. Fuck when the person said to me, they said, all shit will hit the fan if I post it on Facebook, right? On social media. I said, I said, so what? So what? Who gives a fuck? You know why? Because everybody has to live their life, and we can't. We're not in a world where we're supposed to be judgmental, and this is why everybody is failing in their own circumference of their own lives. You know why? Because we're paying attention to everybody else, and we're critiquing everybody else's lives instead of critiquing our own. And our love relationships ain't that damn good. So Spirit's saying there is some people that want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody, but they may be in a controlled situation where they're being controlled by situations and people and places and things that's trying to keep them from moving forward. So what Spirit is saying, if you want a higher connection, you want that true love connection, you have to go ahead and go with what your heart and your emotions is telling you to do. Because again, Spirit only speaks through your navigator. Your navigator is your emotions. Your intuition is your emotions. Everything is connected to one thing, and that's your heart. Your mind can very much afflict you. But I'm not saying don't be connected to your mind, body. Your mind, body, and soul has to be connected with your decisions, right? The only reason why I say sometimes if our mind is saying one thing, but our heart is saying another, and it's not in alignment, that means you're confused. You may have to look at some of the things in the outside interferences of why you're confused. Is it because of other people? Is it because of your decisions? If you're not confused, you wouldn't be confused if it's your direct decisions, but you will be confused if other people is inflicting your mind. That's why they say the mind is the weakest thing. That is the devil's way of interfering with your path. Is if you listen into what your mind is saying. You know how they say you got the devil and then you got the angel. In my eyes, I feel like the angel is your heart and the devil is your mind. Why? Because the devil has your sight that can be afflicted. Your feel is connected to your mind. Your taste is connected to your mind. Anything that the physical form can touch is connected to the mind, but the heart is actually sheltered, right? And the mind actually will give you Jesus Christ. The mind will actually give the indication to the heart of what is taking place. Like if you see something that's supposed to make you scared and your heart start racing, you notice it's your mind that tripped first before your heart. So you got to determine what is real and fake that your mind is seeing. All right, let's get it. Let's get some confirmation for this. Okay, literally, this is a general love reading. If you want to book a love reading, general reading, any reading, you have to email me, inbox me ASAP because I am starting a book for 2020, and also I will be doing reading parties. I want to try to do private live reading parties too. That might be very interesting, so I can actually connect with other people all over, not just in my hometown where I could go, to meet them. I want to actually see how I can do conference meetings over the phone where I can actually book like conference parties and do readings. That's something else that I'm trying to implement in my business. So I'm working, yeah. I am. I just been silent for a reason. This is why, because I had to implement some things business wise into my life as well. So let's see what the angels is talking about. Why is worth waiting for here? Clear your space. So it says divine timing is at work in your love life, right? Again, we all asking for that love life, that love of the lifetime. We want that twin flame, that soulmate, that love that nobody could touch, nobody could find. So you got to become that love that nobody could touch, nobody could find until you connect with that rock that is meant for you. The other half of that boulder that's meant for you. The other half of that boulder will be the like-minded of you. That person will actually be what you are no matter what. So Spirit says, clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of the clutter. Clear your energy around you and use feng shui. So I'm gonna tell you something. If your intuition telling you it's time for you to, I just was telling my mom and my god sister last night about this. I said, listen, I go through sabbaticals. What a sabbatical to me, a spiritual sabbatical is when you retreat, you cut off from everything. I'm really not supposed to do social media, none of this. And you basically take away the worldly sense of being, and you shelter yourself. You connect with your children, your family that's in your home. You get to know each other on a better sense. And a lot, like, even if you're dealing with a lover, a spouse, you go on a sabbatical with this person. You know why? Because you want to connect with them. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people will actually learn if you do a love sabbatical and you do it in a spiritual sense, and you actually see if you and this person is aligned, if you and this person is like-minded, if you and this person are going to get along for a lifetime, can you live with this person forever? That's when you know this is your true love. Can you not live without that person? Like, some people say, oh, I can't stand my man, I can't stand being in the house with him, oh, he makes me bored, he makes me feel like this, he makes me feel like that. So why the fuck are you dealing with it? Do a spiritual sabbatical as a couple and see if you and your spouse still hang in here. Do you still look at that person the same way? And I'm not talking about, even if you got to cut off the intimacy, sex. Learn how to talk to each other on a personal level. Get to know each other mentally. See if y'all can withstand each other mentally. If you become bored and your conversations get boring, you need to find something different about yourself. That means you need to be real with yourself. Are you dealing with a relationship because the world said you supposed to be with somebody, or you feel like you need to be with somebody because you're afraid of being alone? A lot of people's afraid of being alone. You can't be afraid of being alone. Because if you're afraid of yourself, then you're afraid of being alone with somebody. So I do feel like everybody needs to clear their space, meaning let go of what is not in your circumference, what is not making you who you are, what makes you happy 24/7, what can keep a smile on your face. I'm not saying you can't be in a relationship with somebody and not be happy because y'all have a disagreement. Where I'm not saying y'all not going to agree on everything, but if you can't go on a week sabbatical with a person, with no TV, and you and this person can't sit down and converse, and y'all two come out of there a week later the same person, and y'all still love each other, you know that person is aligned with you. A lot of people don't understand you could tolerate somebody, but can you like somebody in the relationship you in? Tolerance is stupidity. Acceptance is love. Liking somebody and loving somebody is two different things. You can love somebody and not like them, but can you like somebody and still love them? That's when you find out who your true love is. So let's see. True love. Why is true love here? All right, hold on, y'all. Sensitivity. Wow, I like that. I just said this. Listen, when you sit with, I really want everybody, and I swear to God, I'm gonna actually put a whole challenge up after I end this, because it's gonna be a challenge for couples, and I'm gonna see who could go through with it. And I really want to see real results. Like, and I'm being dead serious. And this is like something that I want to see, because I feel like if you can sit with somebody with no TV, no social media, no sex, and y'all can actually bond on another level. Bring it back to the old school. Bring out some board games, card games. Do different things to see if you and this person like each other, to that point where y'all can actually bring back that child, that inner child in yourself, to heal that. If you and this person can actually heal that inner child within yourselves, then I'm gonna tell you two things, because this is what Spirit is saying. If you want this true love connection, you want to be with somebody that's truly your love. It says this is a romance of a lifetime. You should still have the same passion for this person when this retreat is over. Sensitivity, it says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. This is why I'm telling you. Spirit is saying a lot of you need to go on couple sabbatical. You will learn if you and your spouse is meant to be. You will learn, because you know why? You'll learn your crystal clear intentions with that person, and you'll learn that person crystal clear intentions with you. This is dope. I don't know. Spirit just gave me a dope ass message. Everybody want to do challenges. Let's do a real challenge. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with your unwavering faith. So, exactly what I said earlier. Fatty, sit down so you pop up. I'm about to come get you. Sit with this person for a week. No TV, no sex. I'm not saying you can't touch them or cuddle or whatever. I know I'm a person too. I can't cuddle for too long, because then I want to be intimate with who I'm with. Like, fuck it. But see if you could go without that. I'm not going to say don't watch a movie. Watch a movie together. Whatever that you can do to reduce being on social media, talking to your family and friends outside of you and this person, right? Just you and this person. That's this sabbatical. The couple sabbatical. Spirit is saying you will find your clear intentions from both of you guys, and you will know if you are happy together or not. Can you withstand this person for a lifetime or not? But if you can't stand it a week, how are you going to deal with it for a lifetime? That is not a true love situation if you can't tolerate or feel not feel lonely with dealing with somebody in a whole week with somebody in a home. There should be more than enough things to talk about. There's a lot of life things that's going on that you and your person should never be able to stop endlessly talking about. Because you know why? Your minds will be the same. So let go control issues. Clairvoyance. It says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Stop holding on to the things that is not meant for you, that is not aligned with you, that is not like-minded of you. You know why? Because when you're trying to control that situation with somebody that don't like you, you're holding back from what really is your true love. You're holding on to something that is meant to be a lesson, and then you learn that lesson so you can move on to your blessing. Everybody wants a reward at the end of the fucking trials and tribulations, but you're not letting go of the trials and tribulations that you're not aligned with. So sit down, have that sabbatical with whoever you with. Find out if that person is actually supposed to be your lesson or your blessing so you can be able to move forward so that way you can get that true love. You got to let go control issues. You have to let go control issues for the fact of it is a lot of things is not aligned with us and not meant for us, but we still hold tight to it. So Spirit is saying, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love, meaning unconditional love. That love that everybody's searching for but can't find love. If you want that so bad, that true love, hold on, y'all. Knew that was gonna happen. That's weird, but anyway, it's not. That true love, you want that, so clear your energy. Let me help you. Let Spirit walk in and help you. Spirit is already involved, so if y'all going through a lot of tower moments, I for them. Hold on, y'all. Boy, come on. What? You want to get the walker? This is what? I'm actually gonna let you come help me finish this reading. You want to be on the line? All right, hold on, y'all. Had to go get my nephew. Come on. So where the clairvoyance coming at, that's what Spirit is saying. I'm helping you with clairvoyancy when it comes down to your love life. Stop, Papa. Let's see, why is engagement here? You got spread your wings. You got teaching and learning. Everybody want this higher commitment. Everybody want a higher connection with somebody. Your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment. You want that love? Hold on, Fatty. Ooh, this boy didn't poop. Yeah. Oh, God. He tanky. Listen. Let me finish this real quick so I can change this baby. So engagement. You got your love life is ascended to the. Oh, you still pooping? Yeah, you naughty boy. It says your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment, right? Teaching and learning. You know why so many relationships that had to happen that was so bad for you was so that way you could get to this higher commitment. So that way you could get to this true love connection. So that way you could be happy and abundant in a connection. You could learn how to manifest what's promised to you. I had to tell my cousin the other day, I said, yo, you do this, your manifester, because as soon as that letter came in, I told her why. I said, you're gonna get a sign if you and that person is truly meant to be. Because if this XYZ happened, I kept telling her about something that it came in the mail. I just posted live like a few days ago about it. When I said that and the letter came in immediately within an hour, that was Spirit way of telling her you in the right path, honey. Your cousin knew what she was talking about. So where it says teach and learn, it says keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Teach people how to truly, authentically love. You are the teacher for unconditional love. You are the teacher. This baby sitting here talking about it too. You are supposed to be happy in a relationship, not stressed or depressed, okay? So it says, spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Spread your wings. Be you. Be authentic. You're not supposed to be restricted, controlled, or feeling annihilated. You are supposed to be a free bird. Like, come on. Why is we living in a world where everything is controlled? The way we eat is controlled. The way we live is controlled. The way we dance or how we dress or what we look like or all this stuff is controlled situations. The way we live in. So why do your love life have to be controlled? Love is supposed to be free, freely given, right? So why do everybody make it so hard to love? Because some of these love life things is lessons and not freaking long-term commitments that we deal with. Stop, baby. All right, let's see. This is the last card. Conversation. Brilliant ideas. Didn't I say you and this person will actually be able to communicate with each other? So I do feel like this message is start taking a sabbatical with somebody. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody who says brilliant ideas. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideas to fruition. Talk about the situation with whoever you're dealing with. Hold on, Patty. I know you pooping. We about to get you changed. Talk with whoever you gotta talk to. If you got something you really need to genuinely say and get off your chest to somebody that you're dealing with in a love life, whether it's good or bad, be authentic to yourself first and be authentic to that person. So whatever you come out with, nobody can judge you for you being real. If they judge you for you being real, then guess what? Them people is not authentic and they're not ready for your realness. So guys, I'm about to sign off because I got a little boo-boo baby over here. What you doing? I got the little boo boo baby over here and I have to go. So I'll be back live on my YouTube channel to do the zodiac readings. So if you haven't already, you might want to like, subscribe, and share. And I am going to go ahead and post the link right on my Facebook page as soon as I end this live after I change the baby gear. Because him poo poo stinky, right? Right, Auntie Pootie? Huh? You stink. So, all right, everybody, have a good day. Happy New Year, all of the above. And y'all, no matter what's going on in this world right now, I know we have war and all this other junk. Y'all gotta keep your mind positive regardless. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, and share. You ready to change?